I've been watching Kent Hovind's videos again. As you can tell, I put a video out yesterday about something that he said, but I don't know why the guy doesn't monetize. He would probably make a fortune because, I don't know, even people who disagree with him can't stop watching him because it's kind of like, David Koresh type figure. I mean, I'm not saying that he's that wacky, but I mean, the guy is charismatic, intelligent. I won't say he's smart, he's intelligent, smooth talker. But anyway, he should monetize. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why he doesn't. I mean, YouTube's getting paid for putting ads on his stuff, so who knows. But anyway, wanted to talk about hydrologic sorting. It's part of the Kent Hovind theory of the flood, and how he explains the sorting of animals in the strata. Evolution says millions of years, different animals, whatever, got larger to smaller generally. The Hovind theory says hydrologic sorting, which means the flood, the biblical flood, inundated the earth with water. All the animals got mixed up. The heavier animals sunk to the bottom. The lighter animals, were floated more towards the surface, and that's how we get the layers of larger to smaller with the dinosaurs and the elephants and mammoths, the horses, whatever. Anyway, which is the exact opposite of what you would actually see in real life. Larger animals take longer to decompose. They take longer to get eaten. They take longer to everything when they're dead in water. They would float. I've seen whales float for weeks, months before they sink. Not always the case, but sometimes. But a small animal will generally either get eaten or deteriorate much quicker than a larger animal. So hydrologic sorting would actually show the opposite. Smaller animals would be on the bottom, larger animals would be on top, which is the opposite of what we see. So I'm not really sure why he thinks that's a good theory or what he does to back it up. I mean, you couldn't even back it up in practice. I mean, you couldn't run an experiment and make that happen. So who knows? I don't know. I think that's the thing with him. He's so charismatic and comes across as so intelligent that people who come to the conclusion that the flood story is true, as written, basically just accept it and don't even give a second thought. Where if they did just a little bit of research, and I don't know if you want to do an experiment, hydrologic sorting experiment, but you could easily figure out that his theory is 100% wrong. Anyway, so that's just a quick thought I had on the Hovind theory. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about his ice meteor theory, and that's, I think, I'm going to go over his video again, but I think that he explains that the water for the flood came from a 300-mile wide ice meteor that hit the pole, the North Pole, and somehow magically melted without expending any energy and didn't nuke anything and flooded the earth. So if you're interested in hearing how that works, tune in tomorrow, and I'll probably have it up tomorrow night. But anyway, probably do a few of these videos because he's just ridiculous. Anyway, have a good evening. Hope everyone is well. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Any interaction is good interaction. Have a good evening.